Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650E here. Welcome home to the channel. This is a very exciting episode of the new bike build series because we're finally going to install something really special, needed and required onto our 2023 BMW S1000RR. This part, sent to us by our good buddy Miami Manny at Moto Million, is going to make the bike look great, but also offer some protection for the machine. This is leading up to us offering this awesome motorcycle to one of you outstanding people viewing the video. Information on how you can win our new bike build series machines is always the first link in the description of my videos. Get excited because our next bike that we're going to build and give away is a brand new Aprilia RSV4 Factory Speed White. That's going to be epic just as soon as we are done with this one, which we're almost done. Just a couple more things to install and then we're going to have this bike given away. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And for returning subscribers, tap that bell. You'll get notified when new content is uploaded. Hey, look, I got to pack that bike up into the trailer and head over to Sills Motor Sales so that Zak the Master Mechanic can install this fantastic part. Zak, we got some cool stuff going on this bike today.
We do. We got a brand new product that we haven't used before or used on any other bike.
Yes.
And it is made by Gilles. What do you think it could be? It's a pretty big box.
Yeah.
Probably not going to change rear sets, huh?
No.
We do need maybe bar ends, different ones of them, but that wouldn't be that big. We already got chain adjusters. I don't know. Let's open it up. Let's find out.
Sure thing.
It is our favorite, without nearly as cool packaging.
Oh, hockey pucks?
Revolver.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I like those.
Frame sliders.
Yeah,
yep.
man.
So why did it take so long to get frame sliders? So if you look, this side's fine. It bolts into this cylinder head mount. But if we cruise over to the other side of the bike, they redesigned the fairing, and the fairing's right in the way.
Ah, yes.
So that would either put us cutting our fairing, which isn't unheard of. Used to do that a lot back in the day. I got hole saws aplenty for cutting frame sliders. Yeah. But this is such a nice bike. Let's see if we could just relocate it. Sure. So that's what Gilles went ahead and did. And I don't know that they're the first. I want to say, I think there's a set of R&Gs out there, but this bracket is what's going to allow us to utilize both these mounts and then drop our frame slider right in the middle there.
Very cool.
So it's a nice machine bracket.
Yeah.
Out of aluminum. Gilles finishing as always. So brought them up. Of course, it's from Moto Million. Found them on the website here. Super easy to find under body and frame protection. And it looks like they are $305.
Not a bad price. Yeah. And Moto Million has a very clean website.
Yes, very easy to use. You just pick your bike and then as long as you know what category your product's in, you're good to go. And most of them are pretty straightforward. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to cheat that without taking the fairing off. Now we're probably at least gonna have to loosen it, but still not too crazy of an install. Let's make sure we got all the pieces. I always did like these frame sliders though. They're kind of rubber mounted and it actually, can you see that move?
I do, yeah.
So it should give a little extra impact absorption, especially on just your little tip over off a rear stand or roll off of a side stand. This could really save you thousands of dollars. I'd say that's where frame sliders do a lot of their good work, is on those little tip overs. Yeah. That could cost you $4 grand, might make it $1,000 instead, or less even. So it looks like we got a bunch of mounting bolts, some spacers, and our center caps. So we should be good to go for installation. All right, so all we got to do for this side is like we used to have to do, take out the stock cylinder head mount bolt, and then we take our new pieces. This collar slides onto the bolt. Bolt slides into our frame slider. Grab a spacer. Grab the different size tool here. And just put it in. And then it says to use the factory torque spec, which I just looked up and it's 30 Newton meters plus 90 degrees. So we can set our torque wrench to that. We go 30. And then we'll go to this one and it'll do 90 degrees. So this will do 30 and 90. It's going to calibrate itself, and now it should beep at both settings. We don't have to set it twice. So there's our 30. And there's 90 degrees.
Nice.
91, almost nailed it.
Yeah.
The one thing I have found with these, if you're pulling a motor out or something, the only way to get this apart without destroying this, you have to take out all these little Allens.
Oh, wow.
You can take all these out and then this will come off and you can pop that so you can get to the bolt.
Sure.
Other side is all new, and let me loosen up a couple fasteners here at least to get our fairing more free, if not completely out of the way. Oh, you know what else we got that we can replace while we're up here?
Yeah.
I got the new nose piece
yes.
to get rid of this little tiny scuff from a trailer or something.
Yes. Perfect.
We have, all right, so it does swell up. So this is we're gonna put this in the other bracket. When we tighten it, it's gonna pinch into this and spread out and just help hold it.
Okay.
So we don't actually remove that back bolt. Where'd that bracket get to? Here it is. So this setup's gonna go on this side, just like so. And this, I believe, is gonna go here with that. Because yes, then that'll leave us this short one. I don't know why they packaged it with a nut. This is gonna go through the frame slider. Oh, because they didn't thread it, the nut goes on the back. So we should probably do this first anyway. All right, I think we got all the pieces parts figured out now.
Looks like
so that's nice.
Okay.
We'll have to hold that with a wrench. 17. And find this and our socket wrench. Cool. Let's see if they give us a torque spec for that. Gilles usually does. No, it doesn't say. It's a lock nut though. You could just go snug. It's not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
So our frame cover was just giving us a little bit of fits. The carbon frame cover, the circle wasn't perfect for the mounting, so we just had to trim it. And now we're going to be able to just snug this up for now, and it'll hold itself in place. And this other one, wherever the 8 went, right here. We're going to be able to tighten this up to our factory torque spec. And these are important because these are motor mount bolts. So you do want to torque them to spec. And then they say 20 Newton meters for their little pinch setup over there. We're going to set it to 19 because it's not that important. Cool. Probably went to 28. Nope, 19.8. All right. Now we can push our fairing back in. What do you think?
I think they're beautiful.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does. Fits this bike perfectly.
Effective way of mounting it.
Yep.
Definitely would have been less complicated if we didn't have the frame cover.
It's outside and it looks beautiful, Zach.
Hey, we got some sunshine.
Yes.
We didn't have that last time.
Very rare.
It looks cool. Yeah, the frame sliders are pretty subtle, which is what I usually want out of a frame slider. You don't want it to be focal point or anything.
Yep.
Just kind of be there, ready to do its job. Hard to say. It doesn't look like it sticks out past the winglet, really. What do you think?
No, it doesn't. Looks great.
Maybe it doesn't need to, though. I don't know.
No.
To protect it, we got the new factory nose piece on. No more little scuff. And added our plaques to the swing arm.
Looks great. Looks OEM now.
Just to have fill in that cutout.
Absolutely. Looks beautiful on both sides.
Bike is well on its way.
Yeah, we're almost done with this build series, Zach.
Are we? Wow.
Yeah, next up, we're going to feature a 2023 or 2024 RSV4 Factory Speed White.
Back to Aprilia.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that white color looks pretty awesome in photos too. Can't wait to see it in person.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get some sweet parts for that.
Yep. Oh, Manny's gonna hook us up for
Yeah?
$1 million.
Awesome. I think they make a clear clutch cover for that, don't they?
Ooh, that'd be nice.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
People do seem to be digging that.
Yeah. But yeah, beautiful frame covers of, I'm sorry, frame sliders or whatever you want to call them.
Check them out, Moto Million. If you got a 2023 BMW, first one I've mounted that uses the auxiliary bracket so you don't have to cut the frame.
Yes. And it looks
You
beautiful.
have a bike, see, I don't know if this would work or not. So here's a 2022 and it has this giant RNG bracket, which I'd never seen.
Thank you for making me puke in my mouth, Zach.
Yeah,
that looks
it's
horrible.
definitely not looking great, but
That's
I almost
disgusting.
feel like that's too low. That wouldn't
Yeah.
work anyway, so I'm not sure why that exists.
Yep.
Ours look way better.
Way better than that filth.
Could still see the hot dog cooker. Makes it a little harder to get a hot dog in and out. But.
Right. Yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks for tuning in.
Cool.
Just a quick one for you guys today.
Yep.
And we'll see you in the next video. I don't even know what we're doing.
Me neither.
It's up in the air.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Thanks, Zach. You heard him. This build series is coming to an end real soon, guys. We're going to be doing a beautiful speed white RSV4 factory next. But before we could do that, we've got to offer this machine to one of you outstanding people viewing this video. Information on how you can win this motorcycle. The first link in the description of this video. Come join our Patreon family. You can possibly ride this thing into the beautiful sunset in your hometown and have me deliver it to you. All right, guys. Thanks for viewing. These frame sliders look amazing. I absolutely love them. Super shout out again to our good friends at Moto Million for sending these beautiful pieces of artwork to us. It's going to protect this machine for many, many, many years to come. Thanks for viewing, guys. We'll catch you next time.